Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. In its very familiar passage, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. When I read this verse, it took me back to 2 Chronicles chapter 20, back to Jehoshaphat, the enemy and the battle that he faced at that time, was one that he felt like that it was a battle that he couldn't conquer, that he wasn't going to win, and he feared. The first thing he did is he gathered the people together, and they went into a time of fasting and a time of praying. And one thing that caught my attention was that he started reciting, okay, God, this is what you've done in my life before. And, you moved in this situation and you moved in that situation. And what he was doing is he was strengthening himself in the Lord before he prayed and before he brought his petition to the Lord. And I've incorporated that into my prayer time, because it's very important that when we approach God with our needs, that we're approaching Him in faith and in trust that He will answer. We don't need to be approaching Him in doubt, but we need to know that when we come before Him, that He is faithful, that we can trust Him, and that He will meet our need. After Jehoshaphat did this, he called the fast. He prayed, he meditated on the Lord before he petitioned the Lord, and he had victory in the end. And that's what I want to see. There's many things in my life that I'm praying for, Lord, that I'm trusting the Lord in. I may not see them right now, but I choose, rather than to doubt and rather than to, okay, God, why aren't you answering? Or are you going to answer this, and getting discouraged if it's not in the time frame that I feel like that it's going to be in, that I say, okay, God, I trust you in this. You've done this before in my life. You've answered my prayer. Lord, you have protected me in situations, and even some that I may not even be aware of, that you stick to me closer than a brother, and that you're with me, and you know my need before I even ask it. And I know from the previous things that you did that you're going to be faithful to answer what I'm bringing to you today. So I hope this was an encouraging word to you, and I hope that you incorporate that in your prayer time. Approach Him in boldness and in trust and in faith, and watch Him work in your life. We have got a lot to be thankful for. Yes, there's a lot going on that is not good things around us, but we have so much to praise God for. Blessings to you.